Hey everyone, how's it going? We're live. How's everyone's weekend going? It's a long weekend. Do you have a long weekend? I technically have a long weekend, but also I'm working all weekend. So, how's your weekend going? We're gonna be doing a training session today, just like super light work. Shoulders still can't do very much, so we're just gonna like take it easy, hang out, answer some questions, see how everyone's doing. You're gonna see me looking at my phone. It's so I could talk to you guys. Happy Sunday, Adrian. And hi, Evan Beast. How are you all doing? Are you training today? Are you gonna train with me? Are you just gonna watch me suffer a little bit? Having my Timmies, my tea. For those who don't know, I actually am caffeine free right now. I've been caffeine free for like, I don't even know. I don't know. How long has it been now? 2 weeks? 3 weeks? I get like really hard cravings for caffeine. So your girl gotta like chill out a little bit. Hi, Brayden. What's up? How's it going? We are procrastinating as we usually are when it comes to training. So I'll get to training in a bit. It's gonna be some bag work. So I believe last Champ Series you may have seen what I'm currently doing. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. Life is going by so fast and so slow at the same time. But basically I'm on like 1 minute on, 2 minute off rounds right now. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Legs only because I still can't throw with my upper body. So we're gonna still put in work. We're still gonna put in work. Let's do this. Hello, hi Saad. All right, so we're gonna do this. It's gonna be, I'm gonna skip for a little bit. I already did like a pre-warm up because I didn't want you guys watching me skip for like 5 minutes. So I'm gonna still do like a little bit of a warm up. Hi Jose, how are you doing? I love seeing that gold crown in the comments. It like brings me so much happiness. But what I was saying was we're gonna do a little bit of a warm up, even though I already kind of warmed up, not a lot. It's a Sunday morning, guys. We haven't done a whole lot yet. But I'm gonna do maybe like a minute of skipping for a warm up, do some stretches, and then go into like my bag work. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Should I start now? I don't know. What do you think? Should I start now? All right. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my skipping rope. I'm gonna skip for only a minute. It's gonna be like super short, hopefully, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Happy Easter, Evan. Thank you. All right, grabbing my rope. And today is gonna be actually a little bit different of a live because it's gonna be a bit more like interactive, kind of like Champ Series. So my videographer is gonna like follow me and like show you what I'm doing today, like up close and personal. So intro to the videographer. Everyone say, hi, Bowblade Media. But he's gonna be like walking around with me. So you're gonna be like, holy smokes, the video's moving today, just like the like pre-recorded videos. But this is not pre-recorded. It's much scarier for me. Lives, you all know. I got like my OG Kicks fam in here. You know how intimidating lives are for me, but I feel like we're starting to get a little bit better. Maybe? I don't know. Let me know if I'm getting better at lives. I don't know. All right, let me see what the comments say, and then we're gonna go into skipping. What's up, J-Roar? Is my arm feeling better, Jose? No, unfortunately. It's not doing amazing, but we're working on it, and we're doing what we can at this point. But I'm using my phone for the comments, so I can't activate my app for my Ultra Human Ring. Does the workout even count if it's not tracked on your apps? Do you think it counts? Okay, so I'm gonna go for like a minute-ish. I'm not gonna put on a timer. I was gonna put on a timer, but I'm just gonna go until I feel like it's a minute. I have like a clock on the wall, so I'm just gonna like look at it as I skip. And then as I skip, obviously I can't look at the comments, so like ask me questions and I'll go back in there and see if I can answer them or say hi or whatever the case may be. But we're going for a minute, so here we go. Who can do like fancy stuff when they skip? And if you could do fancy stuff, what kind of fancy stuff? I follow this one girl on Instagram. I think her name is like Lauren. Lauren skips or jumps or something. And she is wild with what she comes up with. Like she does skipping like content where she does choreographed skipping rope. Like, I don't even know, would you call them like dances, exercises? But they're so sick. Every time I look at it, I'm like, I wish that's me, but I just do this. Just keeping it simple, but it does the job, it does what I need. I like skipping for my warm-up. Stay light on my feet and get ready for like rounds. So it kind of gives my calves a chance to digest the amount of bouncing they're about to do, even though it's not a lot at the moment. Your girl is yapping today, holy smokes. I missed you all. It's been a while. I feel like it's been a minute, but it seems short. So we're gonna go a little longer because my legs do need to warm up. It's like okay out today, but I'm still a little cold. Maybe it's a little chilly in here. I don't know. But anyway, sound off in the comments. Let me know how your weekend's going. How's your body doing? Because mine is struggling. Okay, that was definitely like, that was enough skipping. We're done. Okay, putting it away. We're gonna put it here. We tried. Okay, I'm gonna have some of my tea, and then we're gonna stretch. While I stretch, I'm gonna chat. Okay. What is everyone saying? Oh, I'm out of breath. Knowledge Infinite, what up? What up, though? What's up? See you back at it. Hi, Reese. She's awesome. Thank you. Chicago born. Sometimes I try to do tricks. What kind of tricks do you do, Evan? Let me know. Like, I used to be able to do, like, crossies. But now I just don't have the shoulder mobility to bring it over. How sad is that? Ugh. Anyways. Already tired watching you skipping. I'm tired doing the skipping, so like we relate to each other. How many of what do I do, MK? And sometimes I try and do crossovers. At least you may have the range, Evan, to do crossovers, do crossies. I tell my students to try and do crossies all the time, so then I could like live through them. Because I literally just like, with this shoulder, I just like can't. I can't bring it over to the other side. I can't insert the little crying things, but just like picture it. All right, I'm gonna do a little bit of stretching. So, leg raise time. My conditioning has really fallen off since this injury, but like I was feeling so good before that. Like my conditioning was probably better than it had been, I think, ever. Like even in my 20s, I had like better conditioning, but that just shows me that like I can get it back, right? So we gotta be patient. Ooh. And then I'll get it back, right? Okay. I can't talk and do this at the same time because I don't know what number I'm at, but I'm doing it until my heart desires. So we're doing the other side now. Okay. You're gonna hear a lot of like heavy, deep breaths. Me trying to catch my breath this whole time as I'm talking to you. Because even during like champ series, like I talk sometimes, but like it's in between stuff. But we're doing it. We're doing the thing. Okay, sides. Okay. Ugh. These aren't too bad today, actually. I don't feel too bad. Have you done your stretching today? Okay, lefty. Do people still think I don't kick with my left leg? Is that a thing that people still think? Because I remember that was like all anyone would ever comment is like, do you ever use your left leg? And the answer is yes, but like I don't post my left leg. It's just not as good as my right leg. I'm sorry, lefty. But it's just not as good as my right leg. So social media a lot of the time is like your highlight reel. And I'm gonna do like cool stuff with my right leg. I could do kind of cool stuff with my left, but it just doesn't flow as nice, you know? Okay, one more. And then we're going down to center split. Let's take our time. And now that I'm down here, I can read comments again. What is everyone saying? Okay. Skipping count. How many skips do I do? Oh, I do not count the amount of skips that I do. I do not have the attention span to count that fast for the whole time. Because I've been like, I don't even know. I was doing like 10 to 15 minute skips. Oh my gosh, I'm not paying attention to skipping at that point. I'm kind of like low-key dissociating and waiting for the time to be done. I don't like skipping that much. I actually, funny, I actually don't mind it anymore, to be completely honest. I used to loathe it, but then I see like the benefits of skipping, so I like that, like knowledge and like knowing it's good for me, but also I don't like the alternative, which would be like running. Running, I don't like more. So if I had to pick, I'd be doing that. But anyways, the rules are hilarious. What rules, Prakash? What's going on? Hope your shoulder gets better. What recovery methods do you use? Hey, Kevin, thank you for the hopes for my shoulder. I appreciate it. Basically, right now, what I'm doing for my shoulder is, believe it or not, rest as much as I possibly can with the lifestyle that I have. Icing because it's super inflamed. I'm trying to do that as much as I can, but I don't like being cold. But I'm icing, and then I'm at physio every week, massage every week, trying to like move things around, make sure that imbalances and like offset tension and tightness don't happen, which they already are. And on top of that, I'm doing like physio strength training every day, twice a day. I'm really adamant to try and make this better. So those are kind of like what methods I'm currently working on. I got referred to a specialist, so we'll see what the specialist says. But if anyone out there has suffered like shoulder issues, let me know, and let me know if and when you recovered and what helped you, because that would really help me. I'm taking like all suggestions at this point because I really, really, really want to get better. And this is not sponsored by Tim Hortons, by the way. This is like front and center, usually like an ad, but I swear this is not a Timmy's ad. I just like my tea. You will stretch right now, Evan. Awesome. Stretch with me. What stretches are you doing? Prakash, I do have a question. Sylvana, jealous of anyone who's better kicker than me? Absolutely not. I'm not jealous. Maybe I like wish that I had kicks like them. Like, for example, the goat of kicking, Chloe Bruce. Holy smokes. Her legs go like, and then like they stay up there. So not only does she have the flexibility, but like her strength is incredible. And then she does like the circle, like spiral kicks, and she's able to get it like straight 180. Like I could 180 kick, but I can never say never, but I've never been able to thus far be able to do like kicks straight 180, like in a full circle. Like that's insane. So I'm not jealous, but like, of course I like look at them and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. And I have like heart eyes while watching. But jealousy is not a thing for me in that sense. Like, what's the point of being jealous of people when you could just like potentially even just train with them? Like, what if I got the opportunity to train with her and then I'm like, but I'm jealous, I don't want to. Like, that would be crazy. That'd be so not good. Like, especially in my sport, like we respect each other, right? So, well, we hope to. I hope people do. But that's kind of like the discipline that we teach here. So yeah, I love it and I support it and I go like, yes, keep doing it. Because I think she's older than me too, and that's like, that longevity is incredible. Can't wait to get back to training after my hip replacement. Your videos kept me motivated. Thank you so much, Dean. Oh, thank you for sharing that with me. Yeah, hip replacement, man. I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm glad that you're like already ready to try and get back into it. Remember to take like baby steps and listen to your own body and do only what your body is allowing you to do. But yeah, that's awesome, and I'm really happy to hear that. That's why I started this whole champ series, is to hopefully motivate and inspire other people. So that's that really like touches my heart to hear that, honestly. His chatting rules to join the live. Yeah, that's fair. Prakash, yeah, that's fair. Nguyen, thumbs up. Thanks for being in chat. Jay Roar, yeah, Chloe's I remember buying a movie that was back in 2005. Yeah, she was doing stunts, right? Like, I'm pretty sure she was doing like pretty stunt. I don't actually know. Can you let me know? Was she doing stunts, or I know she was competing. That's what I know her from, is like competing, but like, was she doing stunts? I think so. Like, I don't want to pick a high number. I don't know. I'm not even gonna pick a number. Was she doing stunts? Can you guys tell me? Abby, how was doing that cool fight scene with Fiction? And how did he contact you? Well, first of all, hi Abby, how's it going? The fight scene with Fiction was like so cool. And so basically I had messaged him on Instagram, I don't even know, maybe like 2 years ago at this point now. And it was after he did like this kick fight scene with somebody. I genuinely don't know who he did it with, but I was like, you need to do a kick fight scene with me. And then like, that's pretty much all I said in the DM. I was like, kick fight scene, question mark. And he was like, in like capitals, like, yeah, like so stoked for it. So I told him this year I was going to Cali because I was gonna do the compete tournament. But I was like, I'm going to Cali anyways, let's do this. So we kind of just like connected. It made sense for the like both of our schedules, and it ended up just like clicking really well. I did have like 3 leg injuries at that point of filming. So I had like ankle, hip flexor, and knee all injured doing that fight scene, funnily enough. But I mean, I think I did a pretty good job. He was like low-key surprised at how fast I picked up the choreography. And because initially he was, this is so funny. I'm gonna put this in a whole video for you all, but like I'll give you the spark notes. Basically he was like, can we do 2 days? I was like, bro, I'm a fast learner. Like, let's just do it in one. I'll learn it right away and we can perform it. He was like, are you sure it's gonna be long? I was like, bet, like I could do this. So basically we learned, or like he taught me, because he did the choreography. I gave like a little bit of my like kick flair to it just to like stay authentic to myself, as you could see like some of the slip kicks and whatever, like the kick combos. But he would like teach it to me. I don't know, I think like the most that he had to teach it to me was like 2 to 3 times, and then I was able to like do it at full. So that was really cool. He was an amazing person to work with, super professional. And like his reactions to stuff and the way that he would like throw his body, I was like, yo, that's insane. So super professional, super fun. It was a really good time. I will be putting out a video, I don't know when, but it's gonna have like a recap of that whole like fight scene and like my thoughts during it and like an insight of how it came to be, like without me yapping for like two seconds about it. It's gonna be like a full breakdown. So look out for that video. And I think I should probably put like my gear on and start doing the workout part. What do you guys think? I don't know. Definitely stunts Jay. Yes, thank you. Cute socks. Thank you, Luigi. I like wearing fun socks because they make me feel good. Because then you like look at your socks and you're like, oh, that's cute. So I do like it. How's your shoulder doing? Thanks, Adam, for asking. It's not amazing, but we're working on it. I was just saying to chat that we're still rehabbing. We're still in like that recovery phase as of now. Okay. Do an oversplit. Marco, I cannot oversplit on command, funny enough. So your girl is 31. Come on, guys. Like, I need to do a full workout, maybe like 2 hours, and then I can probably get to there. But training alone, how can I make my training effective? Amit, I'm gonna grab my foot gear and I'm gonna answer that question because I'm procrastinating, okay? I want to talk to you all, but also I'm gonna be tired. Someone say that's the point. Suck it up, Savannah. Okay, putting my water over here. I'm gonna take my tea off of the floor because my dad would literally backhand me for having this on the main floor. Sorry, Dad. Okay. Okay, but training alone. So training alone is pretty tough. But if you have the right like motivation and discipline to do it, then you just kind of like need to know what your goals are, I guess. So your training needs to match your goals, right? So if that includes training every day, whether or not you have a training partner is irrelevant. Like you have a goal, you need to stick to it. To make it effective, it depends, again, of what your goal is. And you have to construct a plan and a schedule that is effective towards your goal. I don't have any specifics for you, but I know what helps me is like when I'm training alone, because I'm very hard to motivate. Discipline has to come into the picture a lot for me. But I have certain goals, and when I hit those goals, or like when I'm coming close to them, I'm doing the work regardless. So it's kind of like that kind of thing. You gotta just like push yourself and push towards that goal and meeting that goal. I hope that's helpful because I know training alone is very difficult, like very difficult for a lot of people. I mean, some people thrive off that. Like some people love like their own company, right? And just put some music on and then whatever music motivates you. It depends on my mood for what motivates me. Sometimes it's screaming stuff, sometimes it's like poppy stuff, but I digress. It's whatever works for you and what can motivate yourself. And when motivation gets lost, you got to rely on your discipline. That's the end of the day. End of the day, that's what needs to happen. I hope that's helpful. Oh, okay, I forgot to get my hand gear out, so I need to get my hand gear. Actually, for those who train martial arts, I wasn't sure about this ring for tracker because I wasn't sure how it would do with like impact. Obviously, I can't actually do any impact on this arm right now, but for point fighters specifically, when I put it on my thumb and I was able to like throw stuff, it never actually hit the ring. So that was something I liked about it. And a lot of the time I have like this rubberized or like silicone thing that I put over top of it when I can hit, just in case. But fun fact is it was better for me than a watch, because the watch would always get like, with my hand gear, it would hurt my wrist because it would be like the watch and then my hand gear. But I don't really have watch trackers anymore. I used to have my Garmin. I do like Garmin a lot, but I don't like the constant notifications and people having like constant access to me, I guess. Okay, let me get my hand gear. Even though I'm not throwing hands, but it's good to have. I don't know why, but we're just gonna go with that. And I think I need 2 timers because I can't use my actual bone right now, guys. So we're gonna actually take 2 timers. So I have one here and I have one over here. One will have, I have to pay attention to how many rounds I'm doing. Oh, that's a problem. I can never keep track of my rounds. Okay, 2 minutes will be on this one. This is my wrist. You guys see this? This is, I think 13-year-old Sylvana. 13-year-old Sylvana kicks. They caught me in the middle of a move. Like, what is that? Middle of a move. So rude. Okay, I'm gonna put a minute on this one, but maybe a minute 10 because I take forever to walk over. So I'll just do that. Because I don't like click it, mosey on over, and then do my 1 minute on. Sounds pretty good. Let me answer whatever you have right now. And then I guess I'll do the work, the whole point of my training today. Cowboy Bebop. We know you have high passion with teaching and competing. Would you get into fight scenes for movies? Well, doing the fight scenes with like Fiction and Noah in Cali was really fun. It was kind of tough on my body, but not as tough as like fighting is, so that's cool. I would definitely be like open to it because I think that I could do a lot of like cool characters, and like I'm pretty talented when it comes to kicking and leg control. So it's not out of my like realm because I do think about it often, but it's just not something that I'm currently actively pursuing. Do you practice Tai Chi? Abid, no, I don't practice Tai Chi. I've done it before in the past, it just wasn't my cup of tea. That was so rhymey. I didn't even mean to do that. We'll be watching it. Thanks. No problem, Abby. Thank you for wanting to watch that video with Fiction. Appreciate it. It's going to be cool, like, knowing the inside and, like, the background behind it, because it does look like it was, like, well rehearsed when really I had learned everything, like, 30 seconds before doing it. Evan, Crowns, love it. John, you're amazing. No, you are. Hi, Focus. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Barrick with the pink crown. Hi. Love seeing it. Hi, Soana. Glad to see you. Nice to see you in chat. Abby, how'd you get into martial arts? Did your dad get you in, and did you enjoy it at first? Now I can tell that you love it. Ooh, this one's a long one, kind of. I don't mind. So yes, my dad got me into martial arts when I was 4 years old. I'm the youngest. I have 2 older siblings. And my dad is like our head instructor. So if you look at the wall literally that I'm standing in front of, you'll have the archive of, or like our entire like history here. And I actually reorganized this wall to be in chronological by year. So you have like little Sylvana over here, teenage Sylvana over here, and then I'll be putting up more of my like adult awards when they come in. But yeah, my dad started all of us. So you guys have seen Julianne in my videos. You don't really see my sister very often, but she has been in some. She's our older sister, rock star, literally the most amazing martial artist ever. She was like qualifying for the Olympics and like just some crazy stuff. But anyways, so our dad got us into it. Mom was super supportive of it, and it kind of just like was a family thing to do, that we all just trained together. It was a passion of my dad's, and that really, really rubbed off on like us. And through all of the years, I competed. I started competing literally at 4 because we were a very like competitive family. We still are. So when I started, I was already competing. Not great. It was like very potato Sylvana, but that's okay. Start somewhere. And as I got into like more of my teenage years, I was getting extremely competitive. I was competing around the world by the time I was like 12. So now I'm 31 and I'm still doing the thing. I mean, we're on a little bit of a break right now, but we're still doing it. But that has kind of just like been my life. And I would like to continue to do that. And yeah, my passion for teaching is like through that as well, because I love what the older generation has given me. So like my siblings and my dad has given me and passed down to me, and I would like to do the same, passing it down on my students. So that's kind of like, that's it summarized, but I hope I got like the point across, is like, it's just knowledge and love and passion, and it engulfed me, and I continue to do that. So yeah. Anyways. I got a little choked up there, not gonna lie. I just love it so much. Sean Tensley, love your kicks. You're my favorite martial arts. Thank you. That's very nice of you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it, Sean. Adam, I would love for you to come to the UK one day. It would be amazing to train with you. I do hope to do more seminars. I'm gonna start like putting out seminars around anywhere, really. So if you know of a club or a place or I don't know, studio, wherever you train, that would want to host me and have me do a seminar, let me know, because that is definitely on my radar, currently planning for it. So look out for those too, by the way. If I'm by you, let me know, or like join me. Oh my gosh. I don't know what word that was, but whatever. Anyways, you're the best, Sean. You're the best. Thank you. Matt, happy Easter. Cheers from Brazil. Thank you, Matt. Happy Easter. Well, the wall in the history is incredible. Thank you very much, Matt. Yes, it is a small, honestly, this is a small piece. We have so many more awards, pictures. We have like binders on binders full of pictures and photos of all of the things, and like the VHS tapes of all of our like competitions back in the day. Yes, they were tapes. Don't clock me for my age. They were tapes, okay? We need to digitize them like ASAP. What's your best techniques training for kicking? Dean. Hi, Dean. Best techniques training for kicking. Do you mean like technique? Because technique best on the technique level is just like slow and steady, making sure that you're doing it broken down, super proper, using like a wall for support for your balance so you don't have to worry about balance, and just like breaking down your kicks. If you're training on your own, put up a video or a camera or whatever, like put up your phone in front of you, and so you can see, like look back and see what you need to do to get better at it. Because sometimes like you'll think that you're doing the right thing, look at a video and you're like, oh, I didn't pivot or turn my hip enough, or I turned too much or whatever. So that's like a good training tool that you can use. But if you have other things specifically, let me know. Knowledge Infinite, what's up? What's up? What's up? I love when my little emojis are in chat, like my little Savannah emojis. They're so cute. Wow, I'm impressed. Thank you, Abby. Yeah, it's just like a little piece of information about me and my family. You've had quite a journey. Yes, J-Rower. Yes, we have had quite the journey. It's been a lot of years doing the same sport, and I just like continue to learn and grow and develop as a martial artist and as a person. You're the best martial arts female in the world? Wow, Sean. Why are you gassing me up though? Huh? Why are you gassing me up? Thank you. Who's the best martial artist in the family? Reese. Are you trying to start beef right now? Are you? This is a very easy answer. My dad. Come on. Come on. Of course I'm gonna say my dad. But all of us are scared of my mom. She's like 100 times black belt because she's been through all of our journeys emotionally. She's our emotional support. Easy answer. I saw you stirring the pot though. But I took the pot and I threw it because I don't want any part of that. I see my family every day, and I know they're gonna watch this. You're my favorite person of all time, Sean. Thank you. Thank you very much. Congrats. Thank you. Hey everyone. I'm gonna say your name wrong, but I'm gonna give it a go, okay? Hostiljon. Thanks for being in chat. Appreciate you. Can we join over audio and talk to you live? Gee, unfortunately, no. This is the like Savannah Yap show right now, but not at the moment. It's not a FaceTime. Sorry. Tor, hi, how's it going? Another crown in chat. How you doing? Nice to see you. What's the best kick that you worked on, Sean? My best kick and my favorite kick are two different things. Yeah, I would say that. No, should I say that? Ooh, hard question. Thinking. My favorite kick, okay, easy answer though, is my favorite kick is a hook kick. All right, my favorite kick is a hook kick. For those who don't know what a hook kick is, let me go show you, because I should actually do something on the bag at this point, right? So you have two variations of hook kicks. You have a full hook, which would go like to the front. You could just go across like this, or you can do a tap hook to the side of whatever you're like hitting, and it's just to the side. I personally like both. I like both for different reasons. I like the full hook because you can do something out of it easier. So if I go full hook round, that one's like the most common one. Versus I like tap hooks as a defensive because you can like lean out of the way of in point fighting. I do sport point fighting, just so you know. But you lean out of the way of a technique and then you hit them in the side of the head. So my favorite kick is hook kick. My best kick, I'm gonna just say hook kick, okay? We're just gonna keep it simple. I was trying to think like, would it be a side kick? Because my side kicks are like devastating. But we're just gonna keep it a hook kick because those are also devastating and also they're my favorite. So. Okay, happy Easter. Thank you, Pets TV. Have you ever considered one championship or UFC? You have the skills, serious knockout power too. Thank you for saying that. It's so funny that you said that after, or like probably before I was talking about point fighting. That's funny. Like the timing on that was immaculate. But I've done full contact fighting in the past for only like a little bit in my like older teenage years. But we did it, it's something called Sanshao because my brother was doing it and he was like at a world level doing Sanshao. And that's like full contact, like Chinese fighting, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a while. But I did it, didn't like it. I literally was like sparring with, I remember this so vividly, it's so funny. And I don't know why, whenever people ask me about like full contact, this is the story that always goes into my head, okay? I got two, okay? First one, I was sparring with this person. Obviously, I'm used to point fighting, but I was like, I was doing the thing, okay? And I was like smaller than I am now, all right? And they put me with this like woman that was like, I don't even know, guys, like 5 weight classes bigger than me. And I went to throw a kick and she literally like yeeted me across the floor. And I was like, why am I doing this? I don't even like this. So that's that's the one that goes into my head first every single time without fail. Second one is I was actually like stoked to do a full contact like match. And I was fully ready. I made weight and I had to like, this is not great, but I did have to like diet and like lose like cut for making weight. So like I was grumpy, okay? I was so grumpy. I didn't want to do that, but like I did because I was like, okay, I'm ready to do the thing. And person didn't show up. So I did all of that for nothing. How's that fun? I didn't like it. So I just have like a bad thought in my head every time someone asks me that. It's not for a lack of skills. It's just for like, I don't know. I just have this like that memory in my head and I just don't like it. And I don't like when people come close to me. So like on like for like ground game, I just don't like it. I did wrestling like a few times in high school. Also didn't like it. I just want to kick people, keep them back. Don't touch me, you know? Okay. I love all these comments, but I do need to do a little bit of work. So I'm going to train for 1 minute because I literally only have 1 minute on and then I got 2 minutes to yap again. So we're going to do the 1 minute of like, it's easy. It's going to be easy work. It's going to be light. Don't expect flashy stuff from me right now, okay? Don't expect that because it's not going to happen. But it just came back. I literally did a hair flip. It came back. Hair flip. Thank you. So it's not going to be fancy. It's just going to be super light work. If you want to do some work while I do this, feel free to. If you want to chat in chat without me for literally 1 minute, do that, and then I'll come back to you because I'll have 2 minutes off. And then we're doing that for, I don't even know at this point. I've been talking for so long that I don't even know. I said 10 seconds, so I get to like leisurely walk. 3 seconds. I'm not gonna start early. So I gotta keep it light because I still can't push forward too heavily, because the last time I did that, I just like went straight into the bag and had to like protect my shoulder. So for those who don't know, I am struggling with my shoulder right now, so I don't want you to judge me. But also I don't care. Because I'm doing what I need to do. Time. 1 minute is so short. 2 minutes off. All right. What do y'all want to say to me now? I'm out of breath, but like I'm fine, you know? Show. Okay. You just said so much stuff that I'm like overwhelmed, but I like love it so much. Hold on. I swear I'm fine. This is like, you know, when you walk up like a little bit of stairs and you're like, I shouldn't be winded. That's how I feel. Or is that just me too? Oh, guys, having a crisis. Okay. Love your double kicks. Thank you very much. I work on them all the time. Where are you from? Canada, Ontario. Thank you for answering my question. I was just curious as to how much power your kicks can be, as you have to hold back a bit in point fighting. Your speed is amazing. Thank you. Yeah, so especially right now, I could literally only go super light, but yeah, I could like break a bag in half, like especially with my like sides and hooks. Like those guys are pretty. I could kick really hard. It's harder for me to pull kicks, right? Like you're going full speed and then having to pull a kick is hard. So that's why my legs are so jacked, guys. Everyone says, what's your leg day routine? I just kick a lot. I should be doing like conventional stuff. That's what my like physio also says, but like I'm gonna start doing that when I can. But anyways, oh no. Okay, that was round 1. Keep track for me, okay? Did I click it? I did click it. I am notoriously bad for not clicking the button. Okay. Shush. That was round 2. You're keeping track for me, right? Hope so. Have some water. Let's try and get my breath back. Let's see what everyone's saying. Luigi, lots of admiration for your positive attitude. I'd be happy to try just 5% power kick. Did you see what happened to Mitchell Hooper? I genuinely did not want to kick that man. Like, I was like, are you sure? Like, I don't want to. Oh, I should do this because he was like humongous. Are you sure? Like, I'm strong, man. Can you show me double kicks? I was just doing double kicks, bro. I'm gonna do more in the next round, but you do you, girl. Thank you, Oscar. World class. But still, I can't get a hook kick like you. Training, just practice, repetitions, put in the work. I've been kicking since I was 4, guys. Even before that, because my siblings were already in it. I was expecting training with an egg. Try not to crack under the pressure. Sonny, that's hilarious. And a missed opportunity. You gotta get you in for these topics. Thank you, Oscar. Left shoulder, no, it's my right shoulder. Vivek, have you ever tried keeping your back straight while kicking? Like this? Yeah. You have no momentum if you're straight up. You need to propel yourself forward. If you're straight upright, sure, it's like nice, like technique, whatever, but not for sport fighting. Also, there's only so high your leg can go when you're not leaning. I'm used to the thing like yelling at me. I was ready to just vibe for a second there. Double kick. Double kick. Not all of them are going to be double kicks. That was ugly. We can't edit that out though. My shirt's untucked now and it looks like a dress. It's comfy though. Again, don't judge me. Also, it's fine if you do. I'm gonna wear this anyways. More world records. Knowledge infinite. Well, one day maybe. Jose! You gifted! Thank you so much! Kicks fam! You've been a Kicks fan member. How long does it tell me? You gifted one. That was so nice. Yeah, that's so nice. Sorry guys, I just got like a notification for YouTube. I don't know what that was. Okay, so Zypher, make sure you say thank you to Jose for gifting you that membership. We're growing Kicks fam. I love it. Thank you so much. We're trying to grow Kicks fam, so, you know, I need to see more crowns in the comments. Pink crowns, gold crowns, come on. Let's grow our community. Let's make it bigger. But those who are in Kicks fam right now, you know I love you guys. I try and give you as many behind the scenes videos as I can. So, and like exclusive content. Let me know what you want to see on that. But for those who didn't know, yes, I do exclusive content, behind the scenes, things that I don't post on my other, like Instagram, on public YouTube or Instagram. I post in Kickspam. So check it out. We got 5. I was like, this has to be more than one. What round are we on? 4? I think this is 4. Please tell me how many rounds I've done. Please. This is gonna be 4. Oh my God, sorry, going. Let's do some distance stuff. Let's do some slippies. Get some distance. What do you guys think? Distance. That was nice. Not so nice. A little smooshy. That was for the 1 second. Shush. Who else is subbing to Kickspam? Come on. Let's grow. Being a part of Kickspam is awesome. Thank you, J. Roar. I think it's kind of awesome too. Thank you. Don't forget to practice your left side in caps. All right, 1 time. I'll practice left when I feel like it. Off camera, on my own. This is my fighting stance, so I'm gonna train only right. And then when I train curriculum, group, on my own, that's when I train my left. Yes, it's the 4th. Thank you, Prakash. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm a right-handed softball. I find more to balance on my left leg for kips. Are you the same? Or are you left-handed? I'm very right dominant. The only thing my left does better, right now, my shoulders on my left side. Was that dark humor? Sorry, guys. But my left leg is more flexible, but it does not have the accuracy, strength, speed that my right does. That was funny, and I'm like almost gonna cry at the same time, you know? You know those like when you're playing it off with humor? That's me right now. Have you ever been interested in any other martial arts? Kasan Thompson. Yes, I've trained karate. I also train other people with like karate patterns. I have dabbled in Taekwondo. Everyone always thinks that I am like a Taekwondo style. Maybe I'll do like a class, but I've never done like an official class for Taekwondo before. So that would be like an interesting thing to see, like what the relationship or the relation to what I currently do would be. So maybe when my like, see, too much juice, I need to chill. That's scary. But maybe, what was I saying? I just got so distracted. Okay. When my shoulder's better, I'll try one of those classes and see how it translated over, and I'll bring you all with me, of course. So see how when I go a little too fast, like the momentum would usually bring me into a blitz, right? For those who know point fighting. If you don't, a blitz is when you follow with your hands in like a very dynamic way. So my kicks are used to like leading me into a hand technique. Not into like, but into, okay? But we can't do that right now because my leading hand is my injured one. So I can't actually like propel myself this way because even if I go like this, it's still like pushing this way. Instead, we just gotta go like no hands, right? So that was 5 though, yeah? No, I just said it was 4. No, 4 was for the last one, so that was 5. I'm gonna do one more, regardless of what number it is, because whatever. We're gonna do the last one, last round. All right. Abby, I'm one of those people who thought her style was Taekwondo. Yeah, a lot of people do, because I have like nice, snappy high kicks. Honestly, it's a compliment. Like Taekwondo kicks, they're nice. So it's a compliment, thank you. But no, I'm traditionally trained in Shaolin Kung Fu, 5 animals. I actually hold a black sash. I wear a belt because it's more mainstream, but technically I earned a sash. Your kicks are stronger, love it. Thank you. Can you tell us the benefits of Kata? Gord, hi Gord. Yeah, so it helps knowing what the Kata moves are actually doing and implementing into. So for example, I believe for karate, it's called like a bonkai. I don't do karate, I'm just like pretty sure. And it's like dissection of the pattern that you're doing and it shows like the actual application in it. So practicing Kata not only extends like the like logic of what you're doing in your pattern, but it also helps with like stabilization. When you're doing like your stances, you need to hold like a strong, stable stance. Your core is activated, your posture is activated, you're snapping with your hips, with your upper body. So not only does it like strengthen from toes up, it's also really good like at a brain level. So even if you're not going that hard, and you're like elite Kata level, you know what I mean? You're still training your brain and that's so valuable. Like remembering the patterns, remembering what comes after, and remembering what to do from your toes all the way up to like what your face looks like, right? And making sure that you're breathing throughout the whole thing. So there's lots of benefits to Kata, or like patterns, or forms, whatever you want to call it. But that's just like off the top of my head what the benefits are. Just like if I had to tell you while I'm in the middle of training. That was a nice landing. Oof. That was nice. I made up for it. Let's do some counters. So slow. Let's do it again. No. I gotta do one more. Shush. There we go. Shush. Alrighty. Did anyone sub? Does anyone want to be a part of Kicks fam? Do you do Wing Chun? No, I do not. But thank you for asking one time. Do you have a worst routine that you don't like doing? Ooh. Yes. What is the worst routine? I hope you mean like exercise, because that's what I'm thinking of when you say routine, and not like a pattern, but like ISO holds. Anything with an ISO hold is so hard. A static stretch. Oh, thank you. Welcome to Kicks fam. Scarabic Enterprises. Thank you for becoming part of Kicks fam. Appreciate you. It's so nice. But it's a hold in like a flexibility position or a flexible position or a position, and you have to hold it. And they're like torture. So I'll show you one, but I am not gonna hold it because I only do it when I have to. And I do have to because it's very good exercise. And I'm not saying like it's bad for you. It's just, or it's worse, bad for you. But it's like, it's extremely good for you. It's extremely effective. It's just really hard and I complain a lot. So like a center split one would be, ooh, I don't have any grip. But you would go center, iso hold, and this is as low as I'm gonna go. But this, as a static hold, you're strengthening your hips and your glute, your groin. You're holding in a lengthened position for your groin at the same time. And literally like 5 seconds in, I am like rattled, okay? So that's one for like center split. I just broke my nail. I just broke my nail. Guys. Oh, that's okay. One for kicks would just be like a kick hold would be an iso stretch for a kick. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory, but I'll show you anyways. So for example, if I went to do a roundhouse kick hold, I would go into roundhouse kick position and just hold that iso stretch for as long as I need to. Now I'm strengthening my outer hip, my glute, my groin, while practicing in a lengthened position for my groin and opening up my hip at the same time. So it not only works flexibility when you're doing these holds, it's flexibility, but strength in like a flexible state. So those are like absolutely like so hard on the body, but so good for you. So long story short, that's what it is. That is what it is. Sakurab is fine. Awesome. Favorite anime character, Kasan. My favorite anime is Death Note. I really like how intellectual it is and it's like super exciting and stuff, except for after L dies, it just kind of like all goes downhill, in my opinion. My opinion, which is right. But anyways, it is my favorite one regardless. But my favorite character for sure is like Rock Lee and Guy Lee. Like they're character vibing, like the way that they are, and like the weights, that's like so epic, and I like can relate to it kind of, sort of. Like not really, but at the same time, yes. So anyways, that is for sure like one of my favorite characters and like character relationships. There's a lot of good characters in anime, but that one sticks out to me. I also get like compared to like Chun-Li a lot, but I don't think that counts. Anyways, oh, thank you, Abby. Thank you for donating. Really enjoyed seeing you training and reading messages. Thank you so much. I'm really glad that you enjoyed it. I know I'm yapping a lot today. I just have a lot on my mind, and I love like chat is so like chat is so lit right now. And yes, I did say that. Don't judge me too harshly, please. I love you all. Kick holds are hard. This is still live. Nice. Yeah, I am still live and still talking, but I am finishing up. Welcome to Kicks Fam, Reese. Thank you for being a part of it. What's for lunch? I'm off to my mom and dad's house for Easter dinner today. I'm gonna do a little bit of filming. You'll see some stuff out soon on like Instagram as well, but YouTube. And but no, we're going to Easter at my parents' house. So she, I think, is cooking like chicken, I think she said, veggies, and samosas. So are you having dinner with someone today? Let me know. And what are you having for dinner? But this was so fun. I think I'm gonna do my like end of live stream gifting now. So I think I'm able to like gift from here. Have a nice Easter dinner. Thank you, Tor. My family and I trained together in Taekwondo. Huge difference in age and skill. Any advice for a dad trying to do right by his girls? Okay, gaming skipper. I will hold for this one because this is a great question. We have a lot of families here, like in our schools, that like train together, and there's like huge skill gaps. But honestly, the best thing that you can do for your girls is like something that my dad did for all of us, honestly, is like, I know he's also our instructor, so he already knew how to do these things, but to know what they have to work on to be like stronger and just like better, have more confidence in their abilities, and then learn how to train them accordingly. So a lot of like pad work, holding paddles for them, holding targets, doing like target training like that for like accuracy, strength, speed, reaction time stuff. Things like that that can build them, but also like continue to have that bond with them where it's like, okay, now they could hold for you and you could do a little bit of stuff with them as well. But like skill gaps in that sense like don't matter because you're just like, you're holding for them, you're encouraging them, and like you're creating that like cohesiveness amongst your family. That's something that I really loved growing up with my dad, is like the three of us would train with him every single day, and it would just be a thing that we would go to the basement. He would have like, it's actually like so cute. I think we still have it, but like we had this shield, he drew a little like bad guy face on it, and then we just like, you know, would throw our techniques. So just like those ended up being core memories for me. So little things like that go a long way. Even if you think it's like inconsequential, it's not. It's something that stays with them. And I know that for me, it's something that I really appreciated that he did and continues to still do. Like he still holds for my kicks. That's insane. He is the reason, single-handedly the reason why I kick as fast as I do, is because our skill gap was so large that whenever I kicked him, he would grab me and take me down, right? I had to become so fast that that wouldn't happen. And he still takes me down today. Guys, I have 2 Guinness World Records for speed kicking, and the man is like 65 this year, and he could still take me down. So it's just like creating those things, creating those like family habits that create memories. That's a long-winded way of saying like, regardless of what you do, just know what they need to work on, and they'll love the experience and bonding time with you, I think, regardless. I use stickers for targeting. Thanks, that means a lot. No problem, a gaming skipper. I hope I helped. I'm just like pulling from my own experiences, of course. I don't know your family dynamic, but I know what it did for me in my life. So I hope that helps you. Sounds like great memories, love it. Thank you, Abby, appreciate it. I'm gonna be doing my members now, so I'll just like, I don't get to pick, it's all randomized. I wish I could pick everybody that's in chat right now, but it is just like a button. So let's see, I'm gonna do the thing. It's gonna do that. Sylvana equals Canadian Chun-Li, infinite kicks. That's awesome. I do get tired eventually. You're pretty cool, thank you. Okay. Anything else anyone wants to say before I head out? You should be Chun-Li. I've done a Chun-Li cosplay before. I should bring it back out. I have like the pink one, the like pink cosplay of her. Hugs back. Rest up, will do. You guys too. Rest up, will do. I appreciate you all. Too. Thank you. If it doesn't work, that's okay, but we're still gonna try and do it even out of stream. So if you get, I appreciate you all. Thank you. If it doesn't work, that's fan membership. We're still gonna try and do it because I clicked the button. So if you get, I appreciate you all. Thank you. If it doesn't work, I found your content only a few months ago. Thank you for making the content. Awesome. Well, I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that my content resonated with you. Thank you for making the content. Oh, there we go. Gifted 5. I'm happy that you're here. I'm happy that my content resonated. There you go. Thank you for making the content. Oh, there we go. Gifted. Again, it's random. It's a randomized thing. There we go. Thank you for making the content. Oh, there we go. Gifted. Again, it's random. It's a randomized thing. Awesome. There we go. We got some gifting out. We're growing Cakes fam as much as we can. We're trying to create a bigger community here on my YouTube. It is definitely my primary platform because the community is so amazing on here. You all are so supportive, and like I know you go to bat for me every time like something bad happens in the comments. You're all like so there for me, and honestly, I appreciate it so like more than you know. I know I'm like I have pretty big numbers on my accounts, so like a lot of the time when they're like influencers or content creators with like big numbers, they don't really actually read their own comments. But just so you know, like I'm there. Like so when I see something like it comes directly to me. So just so you know, so when you're there for me, I know that you are. So I love this community. We've created something so great here, and I just want to make it like bigger, and so we could all support each other. I love this community. We've created something so great here, and I just want to make it living in bigger, and so we could all be the best you can be. Stay humble always. Thank you very much to the best person ever. I'm not, but I try to be. Thank you very much for joining me today, everybody. Thank you for everyone in chat. And I wish I could stay on here for the rest of the day, but I am going to stay with my family now. Thank you for everyone in chat. In the next video. And I will be going live more often, so just like stay tuned for when I like set those up. I will try and do it more and more, even if it's not a training, just like a sit down and chat with you all. I'm gonna try and do those as much as I can. Life is a little crazy, but I want to make time for you all because I love you all so much. But yeah, just stay tuned for the next live, but I'll see you all in the next one. And thank you for being here, even though it was supposed to be yesterday. I just wanted to say thank you again. But yeah, I'll see you all.